Good evening, guys. Thank you so much for connecting to today's class. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. And thank you so much for making the effort of being here in the class. So thank you so much for being here. Now we are going to start, guys, practicing some questions. We are going to start practicing some statements so you can start speaking in English. So let me go with this. Let me make the speaker again. Let me write the question over here. So tell me, what is your favorite? Yes, what is your favorite TV series? I will ask. TV series. Now, everybody repeat after me, please. What is your favorite TV series?
What is your
What is your favorite TV series?
That's correct. What about you? Tell me, what is your favorite TV series? For example, in my personal case, my favorite TV series is, I would say Betty La Fea. Betty La Fea. Now, my favorite TV series is Betty La Fea. What about you? Tell me, what is your favorite TV series? Plus, you have 30 seconds. Write your sentences in your notebook and tell me, what is your favorite TV series? Please, 30 seconds. Go. Tell me, what is your favorite TV series? Please. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me check your answers. And let's start with Ana Marcela Argentina. Tell me, what is your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Pretty Woman.
Thank you, appreciate it. What about you, Diana Zelani? Tell me, what is your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Drake y Josh.
Drake and Josh, okay. What about you, Sylvia Stephanie? What is your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Buffy Cazavampiros.
Cool, thank you. What about you, Marian Rodriguez? What is your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Friends.
Thank you. What about you, Carlos Antonio? What is your favorite TV series? Carlos Antonio?
My favorite TV series is The Wonder Years.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate. What about you, Paola Michelle? What is your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Miraculous.
Thank you, Miraculous. Yes, it's a good one. What about you? Tell me, Sarajevo Unice, what is your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Alice in Borderland.
Thank you, appreciate. What about you, Nancy Marlene? What is your favorite TV series?
Hello, my favorite
Hi.
TV series is Esposa Desesperada.
Thank you. What about you, Sarah Elizabeth? What is your favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Chicago Fire.
Thank you, appreciate a lot. Now, thank you guys for answering the question. Thank you so much for discussing the questions. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate a lot. Now, let me stop sharing. And we are going to start working with the book. So right now we are going to read some details over here. And we are going to read over here some information. So let me go over here. Now it says, hip neighborhoods of the world. We're going to read about Shimokitazawa, Tokyo, Pigneto and Ram, and we are going to read about Roma Norte, Mexico City. So you are going to read the text, we're going to read the information, and then we are going to practice with your classmates the pronunciation. So let me share with you the readings. Just let me take the screenshot. Okay, let me take the first screenshot here. Okay, there you have the first one. And let me take the second screenshot here. Okay, there you have the second screenshot. And let me go with the last one. Roma Norte, Mexico City. So let me take the last screenshot. Okay, there you have. So right now I will give you 5 minutes so you can read the readings over there. You can read the information with your classmates and you can discuss about the reading, about the 3 places with your classmates. Now, do you have any question, any doubt about the directions? No? Are we clear what we are going to do? Yes? Are we clear? Okay, cool. Now let's go to the breakout
Yes.
rooms, read the text, read the information, and get ready with the pronunciation, please. Let's go to the breakout rooms right now. Okay, thank you guys for practicing. Thank you so much for getting ready. And now we're going to start practicing our pronunciation over here. So my first volunteer will be Diana. Help me to read about Shimokitazawa, Tokyo, please.
Okay. Shimokitazawa, Tokyo. This is the place to be for fans on Indian music. Head over to this creative neighborhood and discover record stores, concert hall, and theaters in the narrow streets. Shimokitazawa, or Shimokita for short, is a relaxing place full of young people who visit the cafes and live music venues. Every year there is a theater festival. Here it's a very popular place for students.
Okay, thank you so much. Now everybody repeat after me, please. Indie music.
Indie
Indie
music.
music.
Indie music.
Record stores.
Record stores.
Stores.
Theaters.
Cheers.
Theaters.
Is a relaxed.
Is a
Relaxed.
relaxed.
No, relaxed, no, relaxed.
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 Now, and music venues.
Music venues.
Venues.
A theater festival.
A theater
Festival.
festival.
Yes, that's correct. Let's continue with the second. Let's go with Pigneto in Rome. My next volunteer reading, Lilian Elizabeth. Come to read.
Pigneto Rome. La Sapienza, a famous college in Rome, is near this neighborhood. Is an extremely cool place to hang out. Pigneto at all choice of restaurant, coffee, and ice cream stores. Pigneto is famous for its nightly fest. As you walk around, you hear electronic music coming from different clubs. People also come here for the new cinema. Aquila, the best place to see indie movies for around the world.
Thank you. Now let's go with this. Everybody repeat after me, please. Extremely.
Extremely.
Hangout.
Hangout.
Hangouts.
Huge.
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 Different clubs.
Different
Club.
Yes. Now let's go with Rome Norte, Mexico City. Let me ask you how much to read, Manuel Alberto.
Roma Norte, Mexico City. This place is popular with artists, students, tourists, and musicians. Feeling hungry? Go to a huge food market, Mercado Roma, to taste delicious ceviche, squid torta, and other Mexican specialties. Next, check out the trendy restaurant for dinner or shop for beautiful fashion items in the boutique. There are hype t-shirts and sneakers for sale anywhere. There's luckily made jewelry you can buy too.
Thank you so much. Now let's go with this. Everybody repeat after me, please. Hungry.
Hungry.
Huge food market.
Huge food market.
Boutiques.
Boutiques.
Yearly.
Yearly.
Purely.
Yearly.
Now let's go with this, and let's start over here with the reading again, and let me choose my next volunteer. Now let's continue. Sarah Elizabeth, coming with Chimoquita, please.
Okay. This is the place to be for fans of indie music. Head over to this creative neighborhood and discover record stores, concert halls, and theaters in the narrow street. Chimoquitazawa, or Chimoquita for short, is a relaxed place full of young people who visit the cafes and live music venues, creo que fue que nos dijo. Every year there is a theater festival here. It's a very popular place for students.
Thank you so much. Now let's continue with Pigneto Rum. Let's continue with Carla Lisette.
Pineto Rome, La Sapienza, a famous college in Roma, is near this neighborhood. It's an extremely cool place to hang out. Pineto has a huge choice of restaurants, coffees, and ice cream stores. Pineto is famous for its nightlife. As you walk around, you hear electronic music coming from different clubs. People also come here for the Nuevo Cinema Aquila, the best place to see Indian movies from around the world.
Thank you so much. Let's continue, please. Carlos Roberto, Roma Norte, Mexico City.
Roma, North Mexico City. This place is popular with artists, students, tourists, and musicians. Feeling hungry? Go to the huge food market, Mercado Roma, to taste delicious ceviche, squish torta, and other Mexican specialties. Next, check out the trending restaurant for dinner, or shop for beautiful restaurant, or shop for beautiful fashion items in the boutiques. There are hip t-shirts and sneakers for sale everywhere. There is locally made jewelry you can buy too.
Thank you. Let's continue practicing with Chimoquita. Let's go with Calvin.
Shimokitazawa, Tokyo. This is the place to be for fans of indie music. Head over to this creative neighborhood and discover record stores, concert halls, and theaters in the narrow streets. Shimokitazawa, or Shimokita for short, is a relaxed place full of young people who visit the cafes and live music venues. Every year there is a theater music festival here. It's a very popular place for students.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate. What about, let me go with Blanca Noemi, coming with Pigneto Rom.
Pigneto Ron, La Sapienza. A famous. Espérame, yo voy a bajar el. Okay. La Sapienza, a famous college in Rome. Is near this neighborhood. It's an extremely cool place to hang out. Pineto has a huge choice of restaurants, cafes, and ice cream stores. Pineto is famous for its nightlife. As you walk around, you hear electronic music coming from different clubs. People also come here for the new cinema Aquila, the best place to see in the movies from around the world.
Thank you so much. Appreciate. Let's continue with Paola Michelle, Roma Norte, Mexico City.
This place is popular with artists, students, tourists, and musicians feeling hungry. Go to a whole food market, Mercado Roma, to taste delicious ceviche, sweet tortas, and other Mexican specialties. Next, check all the trendy restaurants for dinner, or shop for beautiful fashion items in the boutiques. There are hip t-shirts and sneakers for sale everywhere. There's locally made heavily you can buy too.
Okay, thank you. Now, remember, Yurli. Now, let's go with this. And Carlos Antonio, help me with Chimoquita, please.
Shimokitazawa, Tokyo. This is the place to be for fans of indie music. Head over to this creative neighborhood and discover record stores, concert halls, and theater in the narrow street. Shimokitazawa, or Shimokita for short, is a relaxed place full of young people who visit the cafes and live music venues. Every year there is a theater festival here. It's a very popular place for students.
Thank you so much. Let's go with Pigneto Rom. And continue Laura Carolina, please.
Pigneto Rome. La Sapienza, a famous college in Rome, is near this neighborhood. It's an extremely cool place to hang out. Pigneto has Jewish choice of restaurants, cafes, and ice cream stores. Pigneto is famous for its nightlife. As you walk around, you hear electronic music coming from different clubs. People also come here for the Novo Cinema Aquila, the best place to see indie movies from around the world.
Thank you so much. Sonia Esmeralda, continue. Roma Norte, Mexico City.
Okay. Roma Norte, Mexico City. This place is popular with artists, students, tourists, and musicians feeling hungry. Go to a food market, Mercado Roma, to taste delicious ceviche, sweet torta, and other Mexican specialties. Next, check out the trendy restaurant for dinner or shop for beautiful fashion items in the boutiques. There are t-shirts and sneakers for sale everywhere. There's locally made jewelry you can buy too. What?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. You can jewelry.
Yes,
You can buy too. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go with Maria Veronica. Help me with Chimoquita, please.
Shimokitazawa, Tokyo. This is the place to be for fans of indie music. Head over this creative neighborhood and discover record stores, concert hall, and theater in the narrow streets. Shimokitazawa, or Shimokita for short, is a relaxed place full of young people who visit the cafes and live music venues. venues. Every year there is a theater festival. Here is a very popular place for students.
Thank you so much. Silvia, Stephanie, continue with Pigneto, please.
Pigneto, Rome. La Sapienza, a famous college in Rome, is near this neighborhood. It's an extremely cool place to hang out. Pigneto has a good choice of restaurants, cafes, and ice cream stores. Pigneto is famous for its nightlife. As you walk around, you hear electronic music coming from different clubs. People also come here for the Nuovo Cinema Aquila, the best place to see indie movies from around the world.
Thank you so much. Nancy, continue. Roma Norte, Mexico City.
Ok, permítame, voy a mover la foto. Ya. Roma Norte, Mexico City. This place popular with artists, students, tourists, and music. Feeling hungry? Go to a huge food market, Mercado Roma, to taste delicious ceviche, split torta, and other Mexican specialties. Next, check out the trendy restaurant for dinner, or shop for beautiful fashion items in the boutiques. There are hit t-shirts and sneakers for sale everywhere. There's locally made jewelry you can buy too.
Thank you. Let's continue. Sara y Eunice with Shimokita.
Shimokitazawa, Tokyo. This is the place to be for fans of indie music. Head over to this creative neighborhood and discover record stores, concert halls, and theaters in the narrow streets. Shimokitazawa, or Shimokita for short, is a relaxed place full of young people who visit the cafes and live music venues. Every year there is a theater festival here. It's a very popular place for students.
Thank you. Let's continue with Pigneto, Rome. Ana Marcela.
Pigneto, Rome. La Sapienza, a famous college in Roma, is near this neighborhood. Is a extremely cool place to have all. Pigneto has our shows on restaurants, cave, and ice cream stores. Pigneto is famous for his nightlife. As you walk around, you hear electronic music coming from different clubs. People also come here for the Nuevo Cinema Aquila, the best place to see indie movies from around the world.
Thank you so much. Let's continue with my next volunteers. Luis David, help me with Roma Norte.
Roma Norte, Mexico City. This place is popular with artists, students, tourists, and musicians. Feeling hungry? Go to Health Food Market, Mercado Roma, to taste delicious ceviche, skip torta, and other Mexican specialties. Next, check out the 20 restaurant for dinner or shop for beautiful fashion items in the boutiques. There's are hip shirts and sneakers for sale everywhere. There's local made jewelry you can buy too.
Thank you. Let's continue, please, with Chimoquita. Let me go with Justina del Carmen.
Sawa, Tokyo. This is the place to be for fans of indie music. Head over to this creative neighborhood and discover record stores, concert halls, and theaters in the narrow street. Shimotasawa, or Chimokita for short, is a relaxed place full of young people who visit the cafes and live music venues. Every year there is a theater festival here. It's a very popular place for students.
Thanks so much. Continue, Gloria Mercedes, with Pigneto, please.
Pigneto, Rome. La Sapienza, a famous college in Rome, is near this neighborhood. It's an extremely cool place to hang out. Pigneto has a huge choice of restaurants, cafes, and ice cream stores. Pigneto is famous for its nightlife. As you walk around, you hear electronic music coming from different clubs. People also come here for the Nuevo Cinema Aquila. Sorry?
Novo Cinema.
For the Novo Cinema Aquila, the best place to see in the movies from around the world.
Thank you. Now let me go with my next volunteer. And let's continue with Yesenia Raquel, Roma Norte, Mexico City, please.
Roma Norte,
Yesenia,
Mexico
oh
City.
yes.
This place is popular with artists, students, tourists, and musicians. Feeling hungry, go to a huge food market, Mercado Roma, to taste delicious ceviche, squid torta, and other Mexican specialty. Next, checks out the trendy restaurant for dinner, or shop for beautiful fashion items in the boutique. There are hip t-shirts and sneakers for sale everywhere. There's locally made jewelry you can buy too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate a lot. Now, thank you guys for reading the text. Thank you so much for reading the information over there. Now, after reading the article, we are going to write the letters of the paragraph where these things are mentioned. Locally, yearly festivals in the movies, record stores, food specialties, college theaters, and ice cream. So over here we have the letters. For example, Roma Norte, Mexico City is the letter C. Pigneto in Rome is letter B, and Chimoquita in Tokyo is letter A. So based on the reading, you are going to organize and divide the different things that are mentioned in the paragraph in order, please. Let me share with you the information. Let me share with you the screenshot so you can prepare your answers and you can discuss with your classmates over there. Now, do you have a question or a doubt about what you are going to do? No? No questions? No doubts?
No.
Okay, let's go to the breakout rooms. Practice over there and get ready with your answers. Okay, guys, we are going to check your answers over here and we are going to check the order that you decided with your classmates. So tell me, local yearly.
Letter C.
Letter C.
Letter C.
Letter C. Festivals.
Letter A.
Letter A.
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 Indie movies.
Letter
Letter
B.
B.
Letter B.
Letter B. Record stores.
Letter
Letter
A.
A.
Letter A. Food specialties.
Letter
Letter
C.
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 Letter C. A college.
Letter B.
Letter
B.
Letter B.
Theaters.
Letter
Letter
A.
A.
And ice cream.
Letter
Letter
B.
B.
Letter B. Now tell me, what's your favorite neighborhood in your city or country? What is interesting about it? And what do you like to do there? So right now you are going to tell me guys about one neighborhood in El Salvador that you like or one city in El Salvador that you like over there. You are going to tell me why is the place interesting for you and what do you do in that place or what can you do in the place. The description will be similar to these ones. So let me give you a short example so you can follow the example over here. And I will talk about, let me choose. Okay, I will talk about Chalchuapa. Okay, I will talk about Chalchuapa. Chalchuapa. Now, this is, sorry, let me eliminate the capital letters. This is an interesting small town near to Santa Ana City. There are many stores and many food restaurants. Also, there is an ancient pyramid from the ancient cultures. Finally, there is a beautiful church where you can pray and go to a Catholic mass. So that would be my description about my favorite city here in El Salvador. I will talk about Chalchuapa, and I really like Chalchuapa because of the food, especially because of the yuca with chicharrón or yuca with pork. So I will talk about Chalchuapa. Now you tell me about your favorite place in El Salvador. Tell me what can you do in the place, what activities can you find in the place. So write your examples with your classmates. Let's go to the breakout rooms so you can practice with your classmates and you can get ready over there. Okay, guys, thank you so much for practicing. Thank you so much for getting ready. And thank you so much for being here, preparing your answers and preparing your examples about what's your favorite neighborhood in your city or what is your favorite place in your city. So we are going to talk about this. Let's start with Nancy. Tell me about your favorite neighborhood in your city.
Okay, Guazapa. This is a beautiful small town near Aguilares. There is a mountain for walk here and ride horse. Also, there is a monument for those fallen in war. Finally, there is a small river.
Thank you so much. Let's go with Diana. Silani.
Okay. Zona Rosa, San Benito. This is an interesting place in the city of San Salvador. There are many restaurants, coffees, bars. There are also musicians. Finally, there is a beautiful view of the place where you can go for a walk and discover new place to eat or have a coffee with your friend.
Thank you. What about you, Lilian Elizabeth?
Usulután in an interesting small department is near San Miguel. Department is Usulután is now for the granary of the eggs, and there are many restaurants and beach. There are many stores. The art food is favorite tamales and decor and chicken.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Luis David? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
Okay, Monte San Juan. This is a small place, natural, near to Cojutepeque. There are some small restaurants. There are some hardware store. This is a place where you can walk quiet for the street.
Thank you. Carlos Roberto, tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
Planes de Renderos is a great place to hang out with family and friends. There is a park, a mirador, many places to taste typical food, candies. There are coffees, restaurants, and finally many places to eat pupusas.
Well, thank you. What about you, Blanca Noemi? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
My favorite place is Caluco. I like it for its beautiful river and for its delicious Indian chicken soup. Its food is delicious and I love the river for its cool water. Being able to eat by the river with my family is a very nice experience.
Thank you so much. What about you, Carlos Antonio? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
My favorite neighborhood is the History Center in downtown of San Salvador. And the interesting about this place is the monument. For example, the National Theater, the cathedral, and all new restaurant. I would like to know the new restaurant and taste the different kind of food and walk around the history center. That place today is a wonderful place.
Thank you so much. Good opinion. Paola Michelle, tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
In the San Salvador, It's a beautiful city. There are a lot of parks and coffee too. It's a big and beautiful city for me. And finally, there are shopping centers where can buy of lot of things.
Thank you. Sonia Esmeralda, tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
Okay, my favorite place is the National Theater. It's a very beautiful place. Declared a national monument. Theater is one of the most important centers for the
More important.
what?
You say más important, more important in English.
Más important. Center more important. Center for the performing arts in this country. This important building has been the scene of Italian operas, zarzuelas, dramas, scientific conferences, charity concert, and important cinematographic film. The National Theater of what? Sorry. Theater of San Salvador is located in the historic center of the capital city of El Salvador.
Thank you so much. What about you? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood, Ana Marcela.
My favorite place is Apolo. It's delicious eat pescaditas. Interstates in the airport. Finally.
Thank you. What about you, Marianne? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
Suchitoto, this is an interesting town that is in Cuscatlan department. There are many restaurants and hotels. It has a lake where you can travel by boat or ferry. There is one big church and there isn't any crime. It is a safe place to go with your friends.
Cool, thank you so much. What about you, Laura Carolina? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
My favorite place is Ataco. Ataco is a small town near Ahuachapán. There is a lot of typical food and craft. The weather is really cool. It's a very tourist city that people from other countries visited as well. It's a very famous place for selling coffee.
Okay, thank you so much. What about you, Maria Veronica? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
My favorite neighborhood is Parking. This is a very nice town. There are many tourist places. There are many food restaurants. It is a perfect place to go in the summer because it is a very cool place. Finally, you can enjoy beautiful landscapes.
Thank you. Sarah Eunice, tell me about your favorite place.
My favorite place is El Cerro de las Pavas. This is a beautiful place in Cojutepeque. There are a big park, only one food restaurant, and a few scrapping stands. A little sanctuary of the Virgin of Fatima. Finally, there are an incredible view for the city.
Okay, thank you. What about you? Tell me about your favorite neighbor, Thomas.
Not is my favorite, but it's a different example. Cuscatancingo is a small town next to the San Salvador. There are few shops, there are many beauty salons, many pupuserias on every corner. An independent movie was filmed here in the 2000s. Finally, Día de los Difuntos is celebrated with a lot of happiness.
Okay, thank you. Now, thank you so much for mentioning that. How do you say Día de los Difuntos in English?
Day of the Dead.
No. But thank you so much for trying. Ideas?
Repeat, please. I don't listen you.
How do you say Día de los Difuntos in English?
All Souls.
Memorial Day.
No, that's from United States.
Science Day.
Day
Like
of the
Sunday?
Dead?
No?
No, kind of similar, Justina. All Saints,
All Saints.
Saints,
Oh.
Saints
The seis.
Day.
Days?
All Saints Day. That's it.
All
That's the
Same
name in
Day.
English.
Día de Todos los Santos.
All
Ah,
Saints
Día de
Day.
Todos los Santos.
That's correct. So that will be the translation in English of the Dia de los Muertos in English. Now, thank you so much for the work, Thomas. And let's continue. Tell me about your favorite neighborhood. Carla Lisette.
My favorite neighborhood is San Miguel Tepexontes because your weather is very good.
Because
And
the weather, your weather, no, the weather.
the weather is very good. And I can go to visit Lago de Ilopango, Tres Piedras, and other places.
Thank you. What about you, Luis David Cruz? Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
Repeat, please.
Tell me about your favorite neighborhood. Or did you already participate? About your favorite place? Do you have the example or no?
Yes, en Spanish. ya participé, ya lo dije.
Okay, so you have to tell me. I already participate.
Me?
I already participate. Say it in English. I already participate.
Que lo digas
I
en inglés, Luis.
already participate.
No, I don't listen.
Repeat. Just repeat. I already participate.
I already participate.
Thank you. Now, let's go with Sarah Elizabeth. Tell me about your favorite neighborhood.
My favorite neighborhood is La Palma. It's in the department of Chalatenango. This is an interesting small town near the border El Poi with Honduras. Has many local craft shops, the church where the peace agreement were signed. There are also several hotels and restaurants. A few kilometers away and Cerro El Pital, a tourist place. Only teacher.
Thank you. Good job over there. Now, Saturday, tell me about your favorite neighborhood. Saturday, are you there? 5, 4, 3, 2, not there. Yesenia Raquel, are you there?
Okay.
Yes.
My favorite neighborhood is Huayua. This place is experiencing a small town near to Cincinnati City. There are many cafes, restaurants, boutiques, besides famous gastronomic festival where there are many types of food. Also, you can go to the beautiful waterfall and takes a lot of photos.
Thank you so much. You're doing good. Now, before we continue, guys, with the next part of the class, just everybody look at the camera, please. I will take this picture. 1, 2, 3.
Chair, I don't
Tell me.
participate.
Oh, tell me about your place. In the meantime, I am taking the picture. Okay, let's go with the second picture. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate. Okay, there you have. So thank you so much, guys, for your time, and thank you so much for connecting to the class. I appreciate a lot. Now we are going to continue over here with
Teacher, falté yo.
tell me, I already told you, tell me the speech and you didn't speak, so tell me.
Okay. I talk about Suchitoto.
Tell
In
me.
in this beautiful place, we can find a lot of culture, colonial architecture, and a lot of history. I really like visiting this place since in the park there is a lot of gastronomy and variety of typical food and other attractions. There is a church and museums. Many people visit them. But what I like the most is going to Lake Citiplan, take a boat ride and visit a local island. So
Thank you. Good job, Bernard. Thank you so much. Now let's go to the next part, and we are going to check over here the unit 7 and 8 because we already finished the units. So we are going to check over here Jimmy's weekend. We are going to listen to the audio. So help me to read the directions. My volunteer will be Blanca Noemi. Help me to read the directions, please.
Letter E. A.
Yes.
A thief robbed a house on Saturday. A detective is questioning Jimmy. The picture showed what Jimmy really did on Saturday. Listen to their conversation. Our Jimmy answered true, T or false if.
Thank you. Now, so what are we going to do, guys, in your own words? What are we going to do in simple words?
How do you say corroborar?
Check the information.
Check the information that Jimmy said with the pictures.
Okay. Thank you so much. Good job. Yes, we are going to check the information with the pictures, and we are going to listen to the conversation to check if it is true or if it is false. Listen to the audio, please.
Units 7 to 8. Progress check. Page 56. Exercise 1. Listening. Jimmy's Weekend. Part A. A thief robbed a house on Saturday. A detective is questioning Jimmy. The pictures show what Jimmy really did on Saturday. Listen to their conversation. Are Jimmy's answers true or false?
Hello, Jimmy. I'm Detective Roberts. Can I ask you a few questions about your weekend?
Hi, Detective. Sure. What do you want to know about my weekend?
Now, just tell the truth. Where were you at 1 p.m. on Saturday?
1 p.m. on Saturday? Well, oh, I remember. I was at home. I watched the baseball game on TV. Yeah, the White Hats won, 4-0. It was a great game.
Okay. Where were you at 3 p.m.?
At 3? Oh, yeah. I went to my martial arts class like I always do. Every Saturday at 3.
Martial arts, huh? Well, okay. And what did you do after that, at 5 p.m.?
Oh, well, after class, I visited some old friends of mine, Jordan and Stephanie Smith, on Lake Street.
Yeah? Jordan and Stephanie Smith. We'll talk to them. Now, Jimmy, 6 o'clock. Where were you at 6 o'clock?
At 6? Well, I went home at 6. Yeah, to, clean the house.
Yeah, so you cleaned the house. Now listen carefully, Jimmy. Where were you at 8 o'clock on Saturday night?
At 8? Oh yeah, I remember now. I was at home. I watched a terrific movie. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, you watched a movie. And what movie did you watch? What was the name of the movie, Jimmy?
The movie? The name of the movie? Let me think a minute. It was a fantastic movie.
Really?
No, wait. I remember it was, well, it was exciting.
Okay, Jimmy.
And I clearly remember that I went to bed at 10:30, exactly. Yeah. I watched the movie, and I went to bed right after, the movie. Yeah, boy, I was tired. A long day, like I said.
Interesting. Very interesting, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Let's go down to the police station.
The police station? Me? Why me? I was at home on Saturday night.
Sure, Jimmy. Sure.
Okay, let me play the audio.
Unit 7 to 8. Progress check. Page 56. Exercise 1. Listening. Jimmy's Weekend. Part A. A thief robbed a house on Saturday. A detective is questioning Jimmy. The pictures show what Jimmy really did on Saturday. Listen to their conversation. Are Jimmy's answers true or false?
Hello, Jimmy. I'm Detective Roberts. Can I ask you a few questions about your weekend?
Hi, detective. Sure. What do you want to know about my weekend?
Now, just tell the truth. Where were you at 1 p.m. on Saturday?
1 p.m. on Saturday? Well, oh, I remember. I was at home. I watched the baseball game on TV. Yeah, the White Hats won, 4-0. It was a great game.
Okay. Where were you at 3 p.m.?
At 3? Oh, yeah. I went to my martial arts class like I always do. Every Saturday at 3.
Martial arts, huh? Well, okay. And what did you do after that, at 5 p.m.?
Oh, well, after class, I visited some old friends of mine, Jordan and Stephanie Smith, on Lake Street.
Yeah? Jordan and Stephanie Smith. We'll talk to them. Now, Jimmy, 6 o'clock. Where were you at 6 o'clock?
At 6? Well, I went home at 6. Yeah, to, clean the house.
Yeah, so you cleaned the house. Now listen carefully, Jimmy. Where were you at 8 o'clock on Saturday night?
At 8? Oh yeah, I remember now. I was at home. I watched a terrific movie. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, you watched a movie. And what movie did you watch? What was the name of the movie, Jimmy?
The movie? The name of the movie? Let me think a minute. It was a fantastic movie.
Really?
No, wait. I remember it was, well, it was exciting.
Okay, Jimmy.
And I clearly remember that I went to bed at 10:30, exactly. Yeah. I watched the movie, and I went to bed right after, the movie. Yeah, boy, I was tired. A long day, like I said.
Interesting. Very interesting, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Let's go down to the police station.
The police station? Me? Why me? I was at home on Saturday night.
Sure, Jimmy. Sure.
Okay, let me play the audio the last time.
Units 7 to 8. Progress check. Page 56. Exercise 1. Listening. Jimmy's Weekend. Part A. A thief robbed a house on Saturday. A detective is questioning Jimmy. The pictures show what Jimmy really did on Saturday. Listen to their conversation. Are Jimmy's answers true or false?
Hello, Jimmy. I'm Detective Roberts. Can I ask you a few questions about your weekend?
Hi, Detective. Sure. What do you want to know about my weekend?
Now, just tell the truth. Where were you at 1 p.m. on Saturday?
1 p.m. on Saturday? Well, oh, I remember. I was at home. I watched the baseball game on TV. Yeah, the White Hats won, 4-0. It was a great game.
Okay. Okay. Where were you at 3 p.m.?
At 3? Oh, yeah. I went to my martial arts class like I always do. Every Saturday at 3.
Martial arts, huh? Well, okay. And what did you do after that, at 5 p.m.?
Oh, well, after class, I visited some old friends of mine, Jordan and Stephanie Smith, on Lake Street.
Yeah? Jordan and Stephanie Smith. We'll talk to them. Now, Jimmy, 6 o'clock. Where were you at 6 o'clock?
At 6? Well, I went home at 6. Yeah, to, clean the house.
Yeah. So you cleaned the house. Now listen carefully, Jimmy. Where were you at 8 o'clock on Saturday night?
At 8? Oh yeah, I remember now. I was at home. I watched a terrific movie. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, you watched a movie. And what movie did you watch? What was the name of the movie, Jimmy?
The movie? The name of the movie? Let me think a minute. It was a fantastic movie.
Really?
No, wait. I remember it was, well, it was exciting.
Okay, Jimmy.
And I clearly remember that I went to bed at 10:30, exactly. Yeah. I watched the movie, and I went to bed right after, the movie. Yeah, boy, I was tired. A long day, like I said.
Interesting. Very interesting, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Let's go down to the police station.
The police station? Me? Why me? I was at home on Saturday night.
Sure, Jimmy. Sure.
Okay, now let me ask you, was Timmy at 1 p.m. watching the game? Yes or no? True or false?
True.
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 It's true. Now tell me, was Jimmy practicing karate at 3 p.m.? True or false?
Yes, it's
True.
true.
Okay, tell me, was Jimmy with his friends at 5 p.m.? True or false?
True.
True.
No. Was he at home at 6 p.m.? True or false?
True.
It's
True.
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 Again, was he watching a movie at 8 p.m.? True or false?
It's
False.
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 False. And was he at the bed at 10:30? True or
It,
false?
it's false.
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 That's
False.
false. So what are we going to do right now? Right now, you are going to tell me, what did Jimmy really do? So you are going to use the pictures over here, these pictures, and you are going to tell me the real story. So you are going to tell me, okay, first he watched the game at 1 p.m. Then he practiced karate at 3 p.m. After that, he was with his friends in a cafe. Later on, he cleaned his house at 6 p.m. After that, he went out at 8 p.m. and he returned at 10:30. So you are going to tell me the story of Jimmy based on the pictures, please. Let me share with you the pictures so you can prepare the story and you can prepare what did he do over there. And I'm so sorry, Marcela, but I cannot send the audio. I mean, it's in my app and I cannot download the audio. So if I could, I could share with you the audio, but unfortunately, I don't have the audio on the computer if it is in the Books app. So and I cannot download the audio. So that's why I cannot share the audio, but I will try my best for next time. But let's go, guys. Invented the story. Tell me what did he do and practice over there, please.
No nos puede mandar
Let's
el
go to
audio, teacher.
No,
No,
te
I
digo.
cannot.
No.
I cannot. It's because of the app. I'm so sorry. Believe me, it's not my fault. It's because if it is in the app, it is not in my computer. It is in the Books app. So thank you so much. Let's go to the breakup rooms. Okay, guys, thank you so much for preparing the story. Thank you so much for preparing about Jimmy's weekend. Let's start with Diana. Diana, tell me, what did he do?
Teacher, ay, no sé cómo decírselo. ¿Se lo puede decir in Spanish?
Tell me. Try to say it in English and then you switch into Spanish.
A ver, quiero ver. Every evening, 1 p.m. to 10 or 8, 8 p.m. to 10:30. I know, teacher.
Yes, you have to tell me the whole from 1 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. The whole story.
Es que en el room dijeron que es de las 8 hasta las 10, por eso yo tenía eso.
No, it's the whole story.
Okay. Bueno, first at 1 p.m. he watched a movie at home. Then at 3 p.m. he went to his martial arts classes. After his classes at 5 p.m. he went out with his friends for coffee. He returned to his house and at 6 he cleaned her house. Then at 8 p.m. he went to his girlfriend's house and they argued because she chained him with his friend, and he found out and went to look for her later at 10:30 p.m. He returned home after hiding the body.
Hey, thank you so much. Good story. What about you, Lilian Elizabeth? Tell me your story.
My daily routine at 1 p.m. watch TV at home at 3 p.m. did exercise at 6 p.m. prepared dinner and at 10 p.m. went to bed. Finally.
Thank you so much for trying over there, but remember, it's about Jimmy's activity and Jimmy's weekend. Not about you, it's about Jimmy's. Prepare the story over there, but thank you so much for trying. Black Academy, tell me your story, please.
At 1 p.m. I watched again on TV. At 3
You or
p.m.
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy. At 3 p.m. he was in class. At 5 p.m. he meet with his friends to have coffee. At 6 p.m. clean his house. At 8 p.m. he left his house and returned at 10:30. Finally.
Thank you, appreciate a lot. What about you, Luis David? Tell me your story.
Right. At 1 p.m., he watched TV in the sofa. At 3 p.m., he practiced martial arts. At him at 5 p.m. at the meet with your friends and they drink coffee.
One question. With my friends or with his friends?
With his friends.
Mm-hmm.
At 8 p.m. he went to Carlos' house and they have a conversation about the play software. And finally, he comes back to house.
Remember it's past. He came back.
He came back.
Thank you. Carlos Roberto, tell me your story.
At 1 p.m., he watched a baseball game on the TV on his house. After he took he did a martial arts class. After he took coffee with friends at 5 p.m. After that, at 6, he cleaned the house. After at 8, he went out to do the robbery, and after he came back to his house.
Thank you so much. Appreciate. What about you, Sonia Esmeralda? Tell me your story.
1 p.m. Jimmy was watching television at his house. 3 p.m. was in karate class. 5 p.m. he was eating with his friends. 6 p.m. I was cleaning his house. 8 p.m. he left his house to visit his mother. 10:30 I returned from seeing his mother at his house.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate. What about you? Don't worry, it's cool. What about you, Thomas Alfonso? Tell me your story.
Okay. First, Jimmy watched the baseball game. At 3 p.m., he left for class. At 5, he met his friends. He returned home at 6 to clean the house. At 8 p.m., he went out to do graffiti in the wall of the police station and returned at 10:30 p.m.
Well, thank you. Appreciate. Carlos Antonio, tell me your story.
Okay. Jimmy's at 1 p.m. He watched a baseball game. Next, at 3 p.m., he went to the martial art class. Then at 5 p.m., he had a meeting with the old friends.
Yes.
And next at 6 p.m., he cleaned all house. But at 8 p.m., he received a call from Thomas, and he asked that they can have a meeting. So Jimmy's go out at 8 p.m. and talking about with the baseball game with Thomas, and he came back house at 10:30.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate. What about you, Calvin? Tell me your story.
Teacher, yo hice una historia distinta porque yo eso entendí.
No Spanish. Go.
At 1 p.m., he has the lunch. 3 p.m., he called his friends for the party. At 5 p.m., go to the party.
He went, remember his past.
Yes, he went to the party in the lake. At 6 p.m., he swam in the lake. At 8 p.m., he was eating fish with his friends. At 10:30 p.m., He drank beers with his friends.
Okay, thank you. Good story. What about you, Paula Michelle? Tell me your story.
My sister in the morning, 8 a.m., she washed her clothes and then she washed the dishes. She take a shower. In the afternoon, 1
She
p.m.,
took, remember, pass.
she took a shower. In the afternoon, 1 p.m., she did her homework, and finally, 4 p.m., she watched YouTube videos.
Watched.
Yes.
Thank you. Laura Carolina, tell me your story.
Okay. Jimmy's story. At 1 p.m., he is at home. He's watching a horror movie. 3 p.m., he practiced martial arts. Then, 5 p.m., he meets with some friends to eat and have fun. 6 p.m., he's at home. He cleans the house. 8 p.m., he goes out the house and he go out at party. 10:30, he comes back home after party.
Thank you. Just remember that is in past. The rest, the story in present is good, but remember that the verse needs to be in past. But it's cool. Thank you so much for the effort. Maria Veronica, tell me your story.
Jimmy story fit. He was at home watching a game at 1 p.m. Then at 3 p.m. he was in martial art class. After that, he met with two old friends at 5 p.m. and he cleaned his house at 6 p.m. Finally, he left home at 8:30 and returned at 10:30. Only that.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate a lot. What about you, Justina? Tell me your story.
At 1 p.m., he watched the baseball game in TV.
Watch.
Watched. I am sorry, I can't pronounce. At 3 p.m.
Practice.
Yeah, okay. He did martial arts class. At 5 p.m., he went out to meet his friends. After that, at 6 p.m., he cleaned the house. At 8 p.m., he left his house. At 10:30 p.m., he returned his house with his backpack full.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate. And let me go with Marianne. Tell me your story.
First, he watched the baseball game at his home at I forgot the hour. 1 p.m. At 1 p.m.
Yes.
He did martial arts at 3 p.m. Then at 5 p.m. he went to a family restaurant and met with his friends for coffee. At 6 p.m. he cleaned his house, and at 8 p.m. he went out of his house and he returned to his house at 10:30 p.m. with many things in his backpack.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Nancy, tell me your story.
Okay. In the first pictures, Jimmy walks
TV. Then he went to karate class at 3 p.m. After that, Jimmy meet with your friends in the cafe.
Met with his friends.
Jimmy met with your friends in the cafe.
His friends, your friends, not my friends, no, his friends.
Okay. After that, Jimmy met with his friends in the cafe at 5 p.m. Then Jimmy cleaned your house or his house. Cleaned his house at 6 p.m. After that, Jimmy outside at 8 p.m. to make the murder. Finally, Jimmy at 10:30 p.m. he went back his house relaxed.
Thank you, I appreciate it. What about you? Tell me your story, Angela Patricia.
Um, 1 p.m. he was he stayed at home. He saw a baseball game on TV. 3 p.m. He has martial arts. Martial arts. 5 p.m. After class, he visited his friends John and Stephanie Smith. At 6 p.m., he stayed at home. He cleaned the house. 8 p.m., he go out the house.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, remember that is in past. He went out the house. Now,
He
Manuel,
went out the house.
Thank you.
Wait. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to talk about Jim's history. He watched Real Madrid and Barcelona match, and then match.
Watched.
He watched Real Madrid and Barcelona match, and then went to practice martial art at 3 p.m. After that, he met with his friend, and they talked about how to Real Madrid won to Barcelona. Later at 6 p.m., he got back home and cleaned his house. And then he went out with his friend to celebrate his birthday. Finally, he got back home and got to sleep at 11 p.m.
Oh, thank you, appreciate. Let me go with Carla Lista. Tell me about Jimmy's weekend. You're on mute, Carla.
And Jimmy's history. At 1 p.m., Jimmy's watched a baseball game. At 3 p.m., practice martial arts. At 5 p.m. in the afternoon, he received a visit from his friend Stephanie Smith. And at 6 p.m., he cleaned his house. At 8 p.m., watched a horror movie. He also had a long day and he is very tired.
Oh, thank you, appreciate. Diana Gabriela, tell me your story.
Jimmy watched the game at 1 p.m. Then he went to martial art class at 3 p.m. At 5 p.m., he visited his friends and drank a coffee. Then he cleaned the house at 6 p.m. Finally, he left home at 8 p.m. and came back at 10:30 p.m.
Thank you, appreciate it. What about you, Sarah Elizabeth? Tell me your story.
Okay. On Saturday, Jimmy did the following activities. At 1 p.m., he watched TV. At 3 p.m., he practiced martial arts. After the class, at 5 p.m., he met with his friends Robert and Jacqueline. At 6 p.m., he cleaned the house. And 8 p.m., he left home and probably committed a crime and then returned home to 10:30 p.m.
Cool, thank you. Let me go with Sylvia Stephanie. Tell me your story.
Okay. At 1 p.m., I was at home doing my homework. At 3 p.m., I went shopping with some friends. At 5 p.m., I left the mall for my house. And at 6, I don't remember what happened to me. When I woke up, it was 9 p.m.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for trying, but remember it's about Jimmy's. The story about you, it's cool, but remember it's about Jimmy's activity. Thank you so much, Dad, over there for sharing with me the activities about Jimmy's day, guys. Now, let me take the attendance for today's class, and let me share with you the attendance. 6 to 8, yes, over here. Ana Marcela Argentina, yes, it's here. Angela Patricia, yes. Blanca Noemí,
I'm here.
thank you. Carlos Antonio,
I'm here, teacher.
Carlos Roberto,
Present.
Diana Sirleni,
Present, teacher.
Diana Gabriela,
Present.
Edgar Alonso. No, Edgar today is right. So let me go with the next ones. Okay, let's continue. Gloria Mercedes, Justina del Carmen,
Present.
Carla Lisette,
Present.
José Eduardo, Laura
Present.
Carolina,
I'm
Lilian
here.
Elizabeth,
Present.
Luis David,
Present.
Manuel Alberto Navidad, Manuel
Present.
Antonio. No, Manuel Antonio. María Esperanza, María Verónica,
Present,
María
teacher.
Lisette, Mauricio Alberto Cortés. No, today. Nancy Marlene,
Present, teacher.
Paola Michelle,
I'm here,
Sarah
teacher.
Elizabeth,
I'm here, teacher.
sorry, Sarah Edith, Sarah Elizabeth,
I'm here.
Sarah Eunice,
Present,
thank
teacher.
you. Sylvia Stephanie,
Present, teacher.
thank you. And let me go over here. Sonia Esmeralda, Tomás Alfonso,
Present.
Yesenia Raquel. Thank you so much. Now, thank you so much for trying the story, guys. Thank you so much for trying over there the pronunciation. Now, just everybody repeat after me, please. Watched,
What's
Watch.
What?
practiced,
Practice.
practiced.
Practice.
When out or met
Went
his
out.
friends.
When out.
Met his friends.
His friend.
Friends.
Cleaned.
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 When out home.
Went out.
Out
Home.
Returned.
Returned.
That's correct. So that would be about the pronunciation of the verb in simple past. Don't worry, Saradita, I already put your attendance. Don't worry. Now, thank you so much for connecting. See you on Friday. Enjoy your free day tomorrow and enjoy the All Saints Day tomorrow as well with your family. See you on Friday. God bless you. Don't forget to do your homework.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, teacher.
Good night.
Good night.
See you.
Friday.
See you
Good night.
guys. See you Friday. Bye-bye.